Greetings, my people, and indeed welcome to the first in the world of the Assassins series. Indeed, welcome to the 2019, the Mint of Poland, the Mint of Gdansk, your 2-ounce high relief, selective 24 karat, gilded, silver antiqued coin. And indeed, there is no better place to start off this particular series than a place where we actually got the word assassins from. And indeed, the Nizaris Ismaili of the time were a Shia Islamic sect based in Syria who employed a small army of acolytes using asymmetrical warfare to fulfill their objectives. They did this by killing individual enemies, usually important people, and they often made it the hit, or let me say they often made the hit as public as possible. Yes, they do their assassination in the open public, in the eyes of the mainstream public, just to instill fear until finally they were destroyed by the Mongol horde. The Nizaris order kept more powerful enemies at bay for centuries. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the short description, and let us all dive on in. Once we come back, we'll give you guys the analysis of what is being featured both in the foreground and in the background of this particular coin. And with that, let us all dive on in. Alright, welcome back to the channel, and indeed what I'm going to do is I'll take you guys to another video section where you guys will see the packaging, how it comes, and when we come back we'll just dive straight into the feature description of this particular coin. Alright guys, let's dive you guys back out. Welcome to the packaging section of this Nizaris Assassins coin, and yes, this is how it comes. And once you slide it out, you have your wooden case here, and you can see it is actually well finished, quite glossy. Yeah, it's all wood, glossy wood throughout, finished wood. I wouldn't say satin, but anyways, once you pop open, you guys can see definitely the housing of the coin, and you guys can see the COA here. So you can actually take the COA out and have a look at it. Anyways, that's all that I have for you guys with the packaging section of the Nizaris Assassins 2-ounce high relief coin, and I'll throw you guys back onto the main video. Let's go. Alright, I hope that you guys have enjoyed that short packaging section of the Nizaris Assassins 2-ounce coin, and this coin is absolutely well struck. The detailing is out of this world, as you guys can definitely see on here, and yeah, the coin looks quite outstanding. And what we can see here in the front, or let me say in the reverse of the coin, what we can see in this reverse are actually the trio of Fidai. Yeah, the trio of Fidai. Actually, they are, let me say, a group that carried out the attacks. You guys can see the menacing looks in front of all of them, you know, their faces being covered, as it is a desert region. That is the common dressing of the assassins in those days. And you guys can see the gilded finish on the swords. I won't say that they are particularly perfect finishing. I can still see some flaws in the gilding, but yeah, that is the nature of trying to antique and trying to gild, because for you to actually gild successfully, you must probably need to sand down the antiqued part to give it a smooth surface before you can apply the 24 karat gilding, for those of you who know the process and how it goes. Anyways, yeah, what else do we have? The fortress of Alamut in the Elbrus mountains. You guys can see them in the background. Let me pull it up close. Yeah, the fortress of Alamut, and you guys can see the Elbrus mountains as well on the side. And we know that this is the political center of the sect from 1090 to 1256. So that is what is depicted in the background. And once we flip the coin to the obverse, her late Queen Elizabeth II, you guys can see the effigy actually done by IRB. So it is actually the obverse face that has the usual Ian Rand Broadley effigy on it. So the IRB is Ian Rand Broadley. So we know that this particular effigy is actually surrounded by the Middle Eastern style window, or let me say the effigy is actually in the middle of a Middle Eastern styled window, as you guys can see here. And surrounding the window are actually Arabic style tracery and a couple of period swords. So yeah, it is quite amazing, the stylized calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy done all around it. Quite interesting, amazing. Yeah, so that is it for this particular coin. The second in the release is actually the Knights Templar Assassins. That was actually a 2021 coin, so I don't know which one will be released for 2023, as we have already passed 2022. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this coin. And one more thing before we leave: if you have enjoyed, hit that like button. It is food for the YouTube algorithm. If you're seeing us for the first time and you are not a returning viewer, or not actually a returning subscriber, help us out, hit that subscribe button in whichever device you are watching on. Go log on in and hit that subscribe button and support the channel. Thank you very much. Anyways, a very big thank you to each and every one of you yet again, once again, for dropping by to watch another of my coin showcasing videos. And I sincerely hope that you guys have enjoyed this particular showcasing of the Nizaris Assassins. And with that, I will definitely see each and every one of you in the next video. Thank you very much for stopping by.